Are you sure we want to go live like right now?
We're
Like
live
right
right
at this
now.
moment? Oh,
We're live
we're
right
live
now.
now.
Hi,
Shit.
everyone.
Hey,
Hi.
everybody!
Hey, thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us for this one shot of For the Queen that we're super excited to do. I'm Pat. This is my channel. I'm a tactric on Twitter and Twitch, and I do things, but I mostly do things with all of these interesting people who will talk about all those things better than me. So I'm just gonna immediately pass this off to someone else. Uh, let's go. Let's go to Raven first.
Good.
Hello. Just introduce myself, I guess.
Do whatever you want to do.
I could do a little song and dance now. No, I'm just introduce myself. Hi, I'm Raven. I'm the creative director for the Raven Evermore, which includes a whole bunch of stuff, usually tabletop RPG related. Yeah, you can find all my stuff on my link tree, which I'll throw in chat. And I'm really excited to play this game. I've never played it before. Not familiar with the format, so I'm excited to learn that and get into shenanigans with these awesome people.
That's our name. Oh, hey, I'm gonna go next because Pat is seemingly not calling on someone next.
Leland, why don't you go next?
That's what I said. Hello, everybody. My name is Leland. I'm here to bring you a what is this? What the hell are we playing? A session of For the Queen with my friends here. I'm actually not bringing it to you. That would be more Pat's job, being the one bringing it to you. I'm just participating in it. I'm probably gonna be really stupid the whole time, as I am being right now. Goofy's probably a better word. Anyway, so how about this? I'm also known as Leopold the Just on other places, so you can find me there, like Twitter and stuff. And cool, I don't know how to play this.
Yeah, we'll get to all that. But first, more people. Zan, talk.
No,
Do
no,
the
no.
thing. It's you.
I am not a parrot. I do not speak useless words on command except for this one time. Yeah, I'm Zan. I'm a professional DM and content creator for 5e World of Darkness, powered by the Apocalypse, and a few other little homebrew systems that I'm working on here and there. I got some really cool publishings coming out pretty soon, probably, if I get the nerve up to actually publish them.
Do it.
You know, it is what it is. Yeah, you can find me on my website, insanitygaming.com, or on Twitter at insanityttrpg. And yeah, I do a lot of things, do a lot of games with Raven and the Coffee Nebula, and with Patrick. Yeah.
Awesome. Alex, it's your turn.
Thank you for making me last. You're like the only person who respects that. Hi, I am Alex. I'm an artist. You can find me at Can Chaos Art, both on Twitch and on Twitter. I'm sorry, folks. It's been a long and productive day today. I did grocery shopping. I did gift buying things. I put away the groceries. I did laundry. And I made myself food.
And you're about to escort the queen across country in a dangerous situation.
I'm about to be the biggest chaotic mess I can.
What can't you do?
Be straight.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
it's difficult.
That doesn't come up in this game.
I can
Good.
pretend real good.
It's strongly discouraged.
Right.
Yeah, and then maybe fingers crossed, depending on weather and power situations. Nikki, who is fantastic and awesome, and I will link her Twitter as well, may be joining us. But weather and winter is awful and is splitting us all apart. But yeah, sorry, what was that, Leland?
Nothing. I was just gonna talk smack about how now you all know how I feel about when hurricane season was rolling through and I kept like missing sessions. It sucked. Anyway, I'm fine though. Proceed.
Thank you. Yeah, so mind blank. Sorry. We're playing For the Queen. For the Queen is a collaborative storytelling game where we are going to read through all of the instructions anyway because that's part of the game. But we are all essentially making characters throughout this whole process, and we are escorting the queen to a peace summit in a dangerous place, and essentially establishing all of our relationships with each other.
So, like, who all of us has not played before? Because I know me and Leland haven't played before. Oh,
I don't.
I have not played either.
I think this is new for everyone, so it's going to be fun.
Boy, that's exciting.
I know.
Oh boy.
I think honestly, those raw first experiences for things like this are like sometimes usually the best if you manage to get the flow of it going right and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So is everybody? Does everyone have access to Roll20 now? Because you got to look at some cards.
Yep.
You got
it's-
it.
If you go down to that green instruction deck and hover over it and click choose, it'll bring up like a big old thing that says instructions available card. And I will click on the first one here, which is go around the table clockwise, taking turns reading these cards aloud. And so
Pat, just a heads up. We just got word from Nikki that she will be here soon.
yeah, I saw. We will
okay.
work that in.
Okay.
We'll be very excited for her to join us.
Hell yes, we will.
Raven, I believe it's on the display. You are next clockwise. If you would like to read card number 2.
Sure. Card number 2. The land you live in has been at war for as long as any of you have been alive.
Awesome, Zan. You get number 3.
The Queen has decided to undertake a long and perilous journey to broker an alliance with a distant power.
Perfect. Leland, hit us with number 4, bud.
My internet is slow. Pardon.
It's,
It's up now. Sorry.
you're good.
The Queen has chosen all of you and no one else to be her retinue and accompany her on this journey.
Awesome, Alex. Would you like number 5? Alex.
Sorry, I
Muted.
muted myself, and I just read it out beautifully.
I
Fuck.
bet you did.
She chose you because she knows that you love her.
Oh, that was very good.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
You are welcome to look through the Queen cards for inspiration. If there is one that seems right for the group, place it on the table to inspire your story. So if everybody wants to now hover over that blue Queen deck and hold up choose, we got 14 images that we could pick here between. If anything stands out to folks.
For the blue ones, I only have the option to draw.
Huh.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
only the GM can do the choosing of the
Really?
deck. Unless you have the setting in the deck settings to allow us. I think there's like a box you can check in the deck settings up at the top right that might allow us to search through them.
Let's see about that.
Or we could just make this really random.
I can,
Yeah,
if you all would like, I can absolutely draw us a queen at random.
Oh, I think that's something in line with what we probably are into anyway. I am anyway, personally. I don't want to speak for everyone.
All right, I will hit shuffle, and then I will hit deal.
Good deal.
What did we get? Oh, I like this one. I mean, I like them all. The art is fantastic for the Queen cards.
I didn't get a card. I don't
Oh,
know.
cute.
Maybe my internet's slow.
So
I'm not seeing a card.
I have So not everybody should get one. It's
Now I see it.
I
just
drew
realized
one, and it is placed in that the middle
Oh,
box.
She pretty.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, it's just I see what. Never mind. We don't each play a queen. That
No,
makes perfect
no.
sense.
We have to share our queen together.
Oh, cool.
Yes. And
All right.
She likes animals. She's got a bird. She's got a dog.
Okay, she's Bay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I have a crush on the queen, and all right, proceed.
yeah. I think that's most of the point of the game. I think that comes up a lot.
I can see a crush in Raven's eyes.
It's like the game is for the queen or something like that.
Yeah, it's like what's for the queen though.
So
know?
the Rule 7 card actually does not need to be read because that's more for offline play. So Raven, if you'd like to read card 8.
Card 8. Shuffle the red prompt cards and place them face down in the center of the table.
Yep. So it's I have manually, or not manually, I have digitally shuffled the red prompt cards. And it
Okay.
is done, you do it online in such a way that there is a card that is the queen is under attack. Do you defend her? That marks the end of our game. And so what is neat about this game is if you want it to be a short game, you kind of put that at the top of the deck. Ours is kind of in the last third of the deck so that we get to go through a lot of the prompts.
Okay, cool.
Zan, would you like to read card 9?
Most certainly. Put the Queen is under attack card in the middle of the deck for a game that takes approximately 30 minutes, or shuffle it into the bottom third of the deck to play for an hour or more.
See, didn't that sound so much better coming from a voice that wasn't mine explaining it?
I don't know, I hiccuped pretty bad there at the end.
No.
That was good. I like that accent a lot. In fact,
Digging it.
Yeah.
Leland, would you like?
who? No, I'm sorry. Not who. Which number?
Number 10.
Number 10. Who is this Leland you speak of? Sorry. I may have imbibed. Anyway, when you have read the instruction, stop laughing. When you have read the instruction cards. All right. We're on TV right now. Twitch.tv, in fact.
This laughing is the content that these people crave. Our breaking character.
All right. When you have read the instruction cards, continue clockwise with the red prompt cards. Take turns reading the questions out loud. Interpret these questions and answer them however you wish. Apparently, my queen guard really needs to retire. He's fairly old.
You are one perilous trip from retirement. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. This is my last trip. I get that fat sack. We'll go to the islands.
Alex, would you like to read number 11?
Would I?
Would you?
I
That's
don't know.
why we're asking.
Read it. Read it.
Okay. Other players may ask you questions or make suggestions on your turn, but whether you answer those questions or include the suggestions is entirely up to you.
Yes. So number 12 again would be in terms of physical play. You would have they have an actual physical X card for this game that everybody can kind of reach and use as they want. Here in Roll20, we have it on the table where if you would like to X something in the game, you can. There we go. You can hover over it and click on that little X.
Nifty.
Could you repeat that again for me? Because I was like fiddling with menus and my brain's a very one track. It's like a drag racer. It's not a, I don't know, an Indy car or something.
I feel like maybe like one of those man, what are they called? The like the little Boy Scout like soap cars. I feel
Yeah.
like that's a little bit more accurate than
Oh yeah, it's like
a drag racer there, Leland. I think we're
like
moving
the
a little
downhill
slower.
one, the downhill box cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a straight
Oh
line.
my God.
But what you missed is that we have an X card on the board that we can use by pinging it on Roll20.
Oh, like in case some shit goes down. Or like
In case there's like a question that you're uncomfortable answering for your character, that kind of thing.
shit.
It doesn't just have to be for your character, obviously, at anything at the table.
I happen to like that and might steal that for other games and just sort of like put some empty space with an X card on it for people to ping. Anyway,
Raven,
Smart.
no, you're good. Would you like to read 13?
Oh yeah, I was about to say, what number are we on? Well, since everybody's doing fun voices, I'll do one too. If you encounter a card or an answer that you don't want to be included in the game, taps the X card. That content is removed from the game. Sounds familiar.
yeah, we just read that. But
We
in
did.
Pat-
We didn't. We just explained it before we got to it. We jump ahead in the rules quite a bit. Zan, please save us with instruction number 14.
Okay, I think I can handle that. If you draw a card that is removed this way, simply draw another card. You can X a card that you drew yourself.
Awesome. Good sir, retired knight. Number 15, please.
You can also pass on your turn. To do so, give the prompt card you drew to the next player and say,
I'd like to answer your question. Oh, wait. I'd like to hear your answer to this question.
I don't like that voice.
I can do both. I'm just showing my range there. I was just showing my range. You got a problem?
Alex, would you like number 16?
Red card may be passed around the table until somebody applies the X card to it.
Yep.
I'm scared and I'm gonna use those safety tools like real hard now because of how scared I am.
I'm just gonna do a little tap right there, a little tap.
Yeah, actually, yes. X, please, on that voice.
Oh my God.
Gremlin voice.
All right, so we
Very
Can-
gremlin-y.
continue answering, passing, and Xing questions until the Queen is under attack card is drawn. Only 2 cards left. Raven, would you like number 18?
Sure. And it's been requested that I do a particular voice, which is nothing like the one that I just did. So
It's fine.
I apologize in advance. Each player should answer that question in turn. Then the game's over. It's done. It's finished. Get out of here.
You and Constance would be both do a great accent that's like that and would be like characters like in a scene together doing that accent. Like it's some Call of Cthulhu or something. Awesome.
It's a fun one. I enjoy that one.
Oh, that's great. Where are we at? 19?
Yep, Zan is going to read
Zan.
our final. Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm not skipping. Go ahead, Zane.
Okay. I'm not gonna fight you for it, Leland. I'm too far away. If I was next to you, we might, but
Yeah,
too
my boxcar's faster than yours.
that's fair. Whoever wants to draw the first prompt card. Oh, wow, there was the intonation was weird. Sorry, let's do a second take. My bad. That was perfectly awful. Whoever wants to can draw the first prompt card. Yeah, there we go. I got the flow right that time.
Yep.
Did better.
Flew right out of you. That was great.
But yeah, so
Just a warm up.
that was a great instructions. I'm very proud of
Cool.
all of us.
That was a fun game. Is it over?
No. So, Now the game progresses by who, like Zan just read for us. Whoever would like to go first can draw the first prompt, and we will go through the deck answering questions about ourselves and the Queen and the relationships therein. Would anybody like to go first?
I thought Stan was going first.
I think Zan should go first.
Zan,
I vote Zan go.
are you okay going first, Zan?
Yeah, sure. Okay. That's cool. All right, let's do a thing. Ooh.
So
We're getting gnarly right off the bat.
So if you can, I think you should be able to drag that onto the board and put it here in this prompt section, and then everybody looking in chat can read too, or watching the channel. That's what this is.
There we go. Let's get that a little bit more aligned. The Queen is responsible for the death of someone you loved. Who and what happened?
Yes, as we just a brief interruption. Feel free to introduce yourself a little bit more as a character, since this is your first question. And if you want, as folks give their names, the names of the characters and pronouns, I'll go ahead and add that to the overlay as we go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right then. So, yes, so I am. They call me Nibs. I eats the food. I make sure everything's good. It's to be honest with you, I take a little bit more than just the nibs, but it's an easy day's work. Just eating porridge and the odd ham, maybe a pasty or two. It's a good day. It's a good day. Yeah. The Queen. Everybody was out with a bow, and I found a beautiful buck and shot it right twixt the eyes. He dropped it 20 yards away, no problem, and where he was technically, if we're being fair, we're being honest, it was poaching. So that's not great. I mean, I get drunk and I have a little bit of a loose tongue sometimes, and yeah, it was kind of my fault too. I did slip up. It was not great. They cooked him in a bronze turtle. I don't know why it was a turtle. Never seen one of those around here. Yeah, I guess the moral of the story is don't poach. Yeah, probably that. Yeah.
Now, just Nibs is your name, correct?
Yeah, Nibs.
What are Nibs's pronouns?
Nibs pronoun will be he.
Okay. And now, with Nibs having answered the question, we are all able to. Any follow-up questions we'd like to ask, we can all kind of go around. Nibs is not obligated to answer them if he doesn't want. I guess I would start. Do you think that was a fair punishment?
If I'm being honest, seemed like a tad overreaction. Little bit overkill.
Why did you shoot a book out of your friend's hands?
What? No. He's not a book. No, it was a buck. He's the buck, the walkie thing you eat and you shoot it. He shot it.
Also a turkey.
No, a buck of like
buck.
It's like a goat, but it's brown.
Oh my god!
So a cow? You were poaching cows?
Small cows maybe. They do have horns.
Well, then I'm pretty sure the punishment was pretty fit since you were hunting somebody's cows.
Well, I mean, it's not cow. It's a buck. Is it?
You just said it was a cow.
It was a buck. No, it wasn't. It wasn't really. It wasn't really a cow. It was a.
You said a buck was like
you get excommunicated from the church if they see you trying to milk one of those. I don't think it's a cow.
Well, why would the church excommunicate you for tugging on a buck?
I say it's naughty.
Well, then, I guess they should get rid of the farmers.
Oh my god. I'm cool with ending that one there.
How long were you with this person that you, or how?
Oh, he's little Jimmy, Jimmy John, little Jimmy John, from Kingdom of Sandwich. He You're killing me, Patrick. You're killing me. Me and him, we was chums. We did a little bit of time in the infantry together, and he was we learned how to shave together. He's a pretty good one. Yeah.
All right.
Was Jimmy John particularly useful on these hunts because he was freaky fast?
Usually he could get it done in 30 minutes or less.
He was the baker, right?
He's the son of the baker. But his house was in between the bakers, so it was like bread store and then him and then bread store.
Oh,
Sometimes
like
there was a gardener
sandwiched in between them.
Yeah, you could say he was sandwiched in there pretty good.
Okay, cool.
Does anyone have any further questions for Nibs at this time?
No further questions.
All right.
Cool.
Leland, would you like to draw the next prompt card and introduce us to your character?
Yes. All right, my character. Hold on.
Well, I just signed up for this job pretty recently, and it's not something I'm interested in normally. Normally, I just sell boots and other sorts of clothing out the market. But this time, this time I decided to pick up a spear and see if I can't make a few pence protecting the queen. She's got a nice right rump on her, and I figured it ain't nothing better than protecting something like that. Something God put on this earth. My name's Fingerbottom.
So finger bottom.
What are Fingerbottom's pronouns?
Oh my god.
He they. Yeah. Fingerbottom's not really sure. Fingerbottom actually dresses quite wildly. I don't know if you've ever seen Umbrella Academy, but he's kind of like what's the one guy's name?
Oh yeah. Drawing a blank also. I know who you're talking about though.
Yeah, the guy who could see dead people. Anyway, Klaus. Yeah, it's kind of like Klaus, just his style, just his style and unruliness and inability to stay sober. Anyway, yeah. Oh,
What do you do that pleases the queen on this journey?
okay. All right. Fingerbottom has an answer, but Leland's gonna censor that answer and step back a notch.
On the X card.
So Leland, no, I'm not that bad. I'm not as bad as Fingerbottom. Fingerbottom.
Well, I figure I make a real good steak. So we bring along some of the brined meats we took with us on our journey, and I cook her up something real nice.
So let me get this straight. We've got Jimmy John from Sandwich that died,
Jimmy
and,
John's.
and you bring the meats.
I bring the meats, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Make sure we're clear on that.
Trust meats from a guy named Finger Bottom. Let's just be real. I'm not sure what his hand washing protocol is.
when would the queen have had opportunity to taste your meats before this, so as to invite you on the trip?
Oh yeah. Well, I did work in a market, and I had this idea where I was going to take some money and sort of like sort of like a kid does at a young age and tries to set up a lemonade stand. I was like, I'm gonna go set up like a street food vendor like nearby, and my boss. I'm such a Finger Bottom's such an efficient worker at the clothing stall that his boss ended up hiring someone to rob Finger Bottom of his haul for the day and cause him to step out of business. But just before that, the queen was making her way through the marketplace to get in touch with the plebeians, and she happened to really be into my burrito. Just a regular burrito there. It's like a steak burrito,
Just to clarify, does Finger Bottom is both a meat monger and works at a clothing stall?
No. He is a burrito salesman. He's a chef, a street chef. Yeah. But he's a really efficient clothing salesman. Yes. But he's trying to make the money back by going on this journey,
I do have a question for Finger Bottom.
Okay.
So you mentioned, it's been established that there is the land of Sandwich, and you are dealing in burritos. So did you also fight in the Sandwich Wrap War?
No, but my father did. He was a great warlord hero.
That was a joke. That was a pun. Pun I made.
I'm with you. I'm laughing.
All right.
Oh goodness.
It was a euro.
I'm sorry, you already removed any innuendos I could have possibly gotten you to accidentally say.
Yes. Do Alex, Nibs, anybody have any further questions for Finger Bottom at this time?
What about the audience?
Yeah. Okay. So you're the queen's cook. But is that where you want to be? Is there any other jobs in the castle that you would prefer to have?
I'd like to join the Queen's harem.
Jesus.
God.
Okay.
Content warning.
I have one question.
This is his name. That's all you need.
One
It's
question.
Huh? Go ahead.
How many fingers?
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Finger Bottom actually only has 4 on each. He's missing a ring finger and a pinky on the left hand, and a pointer finger and a thumb on the right hand.
He's only got 3 fingers on each hand.
Oh wait, did I do that? Yeah,
Yep.
3. I didn't do the math right on that one. I didn't do the math.
Unless he was originally born with 6 fingers, was he? On each hand?
Yeah, actually, yes. Let's say he was born with 6 fingers on each hand.
Oh,
So
good for him to slim down in size then. It's better for fingering bottoms.
yes, the bottoms of barrels
Oh goodness.
for those children at home on Christmas break that are watching our show. Anyway, proceed. Any
other questions?
I'm good.
None from me, thank you.
This is the worst and best thing we're doing ever.
Oh my god, we need to play this game more often. Holy shit, Pat, you should definitely do this as a once a week or so thing.
I'm just happy to know that there's going to be a permanent recording somewhere that I can access at some point.
It will go up on the YouTube channel, which is linked below.
Yes,
Sure
Leland.
to
I see
subscribe.
where it says you've done some voice acting. Can you show us some examples? Get this YouTube video right here.
Look at him beam. Look at him fucking beam.
Who's next? I want to get to the next card. These are exciting, these cards here.
I may have grossly overestimated how many cards we were going to get through. Luckily, I can just pull out that.
It up over here.
You got a bunch of role players together and told them, "Hey, we're going to build characters together.
Yep.
It takes weeks to do this. You're not leaving anytime soon, Pat."
Oh, Alex, would you like to draw our next prompt?
I don't know. Would I?
You can pass on your turn, but it is your turn.
I drew a card. How do I play it?
So it's if you click on it and then pull it onto the board, it should show up.
Nope.
Let me see if I could just grab it from you and put it.
I got it. There we go.
Ooh. So the queen had you punished once. What about the memory of that will stay with you forever?
Memory of the blinding lights that removed all shadow from her sight.
Yep.
First question.
I think we've got some
What does that
follow-ups.
No. Yes, in layman's terms, please. No. Okay. So, do you resent her for this still?
No, for she is only human.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your character. Sorry, I'm asking a bunch of questions, but tell us a little bit about your character real quick so we can muster up some more questions.
Don't apologize. That's the game. That's what we're supposed to do.
I am meant to be her shadow, as was foretold by old.
How many blinding lights were there?
She was the blinding light.
Okay, please ignore that. That's not part of the character.
What are your name? What is your name and pronouns, character?
I am the queen's shadow.
Okay.
What is gender?
Way cooler than my character, finger bottom. Let's just be real.
Is the Queen's Shadow a position you were born into, or that you trained for?
It is one of prophecy, not truly a title, but more a being. It is who I am. It is what I am.
I guess what are the duties that the Queen's Shadow partakes in?
I am to listen to the whispers in the dark that never reach our light. I tell her
of the betrayals, of the fears, of the monsters. I'm sorry, that's also not the character. That is her coming right up and just.
The timing was amazing, though.
Okay, actually, no, it's part of the character. You know what? Fuck it, because she's coming in here all night anyway.
Queen Shadow is sorry. Go ahead. Your question is probably real, whereas mine was not.
No, I was going to ask where your character sleeps at night.
I do not sleep. Night is when I am freest to roam, when the shadows are deepest and stretched far and wide, till the Queen's land is in shadow, and I am that shadow too.
Would you say that you're into some shady business then?
I am the real Slim Shady.
No.
Oh, 10 out of 10. Beautiful.
I hate that, but I hate that I love that.
I think that's all the questions that I have right now.
Yeah, moving on. I'm just kidding. That Slim Shady line's a great ending. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that was gold.
Nibs, you feeling good about this? You good to move on?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I regret the last question. I have no follow-ups.
May the gods help us all.
Okay, I'm glad that this voice worked. I was kind of like just trying to figure something out, and is like, why not try something different?
Yeah, I've never done butt thumbs voice either. I can't remember his name right now. I already forgot it.
Bottom.
Sorry, your finger bottom. Ooh,
Butt thumbs is last name. Finger bottom.
Ooh, Nikki is jumping in, so I am gonna.
Oh goodness.
Actually, this is perfect. We can just read her the rules, and she can go next.
Yeah. Would y'all like to? Would y'all like to? First, let's make sure Nikki can hear us first.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Hello, Nikki. Welcome to the internet.
We're talking about bums.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix folks' cameras while we do that.
Why don't we do a 5-minute-er?
We can't.
Yeah, I
we
need more
can.
chocolate.
Yeah, sure. Everyone, we will. I'm gonna fix the cameras. We are gonna walk. We're gonna give Nikki a crash course in these obviously super intensive rules.
Oh yeah, where you just make up crap.
Yeah,
make up crap.
So we will be back in just like 5 minutes. And we're back. Hi everyone. All right, so we have half of our entourage of the Queen established at this point, with the Queen's literal shadow, Nibs, and Fingerbottom, the noted meatmonger.
Burrito craftsman. We've had this discussion.
Well, at least he's not calling himself a sandwich artist.
Oh no.
Raven, would you like to draw our next prompt?
I would love to. Okay, draw one card, and all right. You were summoned to a private meeting with the Queen once. Why did you feel disappointed afterward? So that's the question.
Mm-hmm.
So I just need to answer this question, then you all ask me other questions, right?
You can use this as the springboard to answer any questions you would like. It does not have to be concise.
So Steve, I was my name by the way is Joseph Godsman Jr. the Third. People call me Joey or Joey Coin Washer because I wash coins on the side. And it's Junior the Third because I'm the third junior in the line. So that there was of course Joseph Godsman Senior, and then Joseph Godsman Jr., and then there was another junior, and then I'm the third junior. You see how that works? So yeah. Anyway, the Queen summoned me for a private meeting, and you know I'm just a guardsman, and do you know I guard things. I clean coins. I protect people for coins. And don't protect certain people when there's not coins, if you catch my drift. So anyways, I didn't know what in the world the Queen was summoning me for. Anyways, it turned out she was missing a cat. The cat had run off, and she needed a guard to go find it, and so that was disappointing.
I love this character so much. Everyone's character is
What are Joseph Guardsman Jr. the Third's pronouns?
He, him. And yep, thank you, thank you, Jay, for this one.
So was it just the task that Joey G Jr. 3 was upset about? Did he want to do some actual guarding?
No, you see, I had an appointment with one of the local business owners who had a nice, shall we say, a bag of coins that he wanted shinier, less bloody, you could say. So I had planned to meet with him and take those off his hands and get that nice and clean, so to speak. And I had to postpone it to find a stupid cat who would just run up a tree.
I mean, I have more questions for Joey, but I don't want to hog the. I don't want to hog it. Does anybody else have some questions?
Start.
Ask me anything. I'm an open book unless there's one of the police guard around, and then maybe we be a little more quiet about it.
Aren't you the police guard?
You see, there's like guardsmen. That's what I do. And then there's like the patrol guards, and they look out for questionable things, shady things. Like, I mean, not the Queen Shadow. That's a whole different type of shady thing. They're looking for like people, improperly washing the coins and things like that.
Okay, but do you polish them? Do you polish the round coins?
Sure. It doesn't really matter what shape they are. Round coins, bars,
Good at
the
polishing in
balloons,
bars. Too.
whatever.
Good to know.
Sorry, what was that?
Good at polishing bars too. That's good to know.
Sure. You
Yeah.
know, whatever you got to do to get the money clean.
But how are you at polishing wood?
I mean, what you can't spend. You're not taking any of those wooden nickels, nothing, are you? Because you know that's like a scam they run down at the tavern. They're only good at the tavern. You can't go out and like spend those
You said you
elsewhere.
polished
Look, you seem to have some misunderstanding of something. It's called a metaphor.
What is it a metaphor for?
I'm gonna have to plead the fifth the fifth declaration of the Queen that says I ain't gotta answer nothing I don't wanna.
Okay, but what's the third?
I don't know. I don't know's third. I know what's second and who's the first one, but I don't know third.
No, what's on third?
I don't
No.
know what's on second. I don't know's on third.
No, that's a shortstop.
Oh God.
Fingerbottom seems to remember you that day that he sold burritos to the queen and her guards. So wondering what did you think of Fingerbottom's burritos?
Well, you know, I'm not really opposed to burritos per se. You know, however you want to take your ingredients and wrap them up to eat, you know, that's your business. But I'm making a point never to buy food from places where they're talking about their fingers and their bottoms. You just, I mean, I know we don't have like a health code yet, but I mean they're working on it. But it seems like that would be like bad.
Yeah, seems it. I agree. I'm very careful about Fingerbottom food purchasing as well.
Yeah, just you know,
All right.
I'm sure it's very good food, but yeah, marketing's a thing for a reason. It should really consider a rebrand.
Yeah,
You know, I know
Fingerbottom's
people that can help with that.
Fingerbottom's food was just the name of the business. It was not a very good name.
Do you have any alliances or anything that maybe you wouldn't want the queen to know about? Any friends you'd rather keep in the shadows?
No, I ain't got no lions. We really don't get those around here. You got to go way across the sea for that. Definitely no lions around here.
What do you think? What do you think about the job getting her cat impressed the queen enough that she would choose a guardsman over a guard for this trip?
You know, strictly between us is around here. So good old Joseph Guardsman Senior, the second senior. There's a flow chart. I'll get it out later so you can tell who I'm talking about. But anyways, he put in the word because just between us, I'm here to keep an eye on some of these characters.
Oh.
Now, isn't a lion just a big cat?
It is a bit like a big cat. That's what I've heard. Yeah, I've never
So
seen one
was the
myself.
cat? What was the cat a lion?
No, the cat was climbing in the tree. It wasn't lying down.
You got a cat that was climbing it and scratch you?
Oh, sure. It's scratched the hell out of me, but you know, the queen's got to have a cat, so you can do what you got to
Okay.
do.
Yeah, I don't trust people being scratched by cats.
Okay. So you just don't trust people that pick up cats. I guess that's
No, people that get
Not-
scratched by them.
Well, I mean, you pick up a cat, you're gonna get scratched. I mean, it's you know, it is what it is.
You get scratched. You just
do
don't know
you.
what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. I don't know if I'm gonna
Not when it
hire
comes
you
to
for
petting
anything.
cats. Well, what do I look like? A animal catcher person?
Animal
do.
ketchup.
Not Joseph Animal Control Jr. the Third.
No.
You do.
Oh no, no,
kinda.
no. That's Jimmy, the animal control person, the third. That's
You're not
my
Jimmy?
cousin.
You're not Jimmy?
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Joey.
I'm sorry. Joey. Okay.
We're about the same height. We get mixed up all the time, especially you know with the helmets, with the lifty thing and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Jimmy
Yeah.
owes
Hey,
me
that's
money.
quite- That's quite a coincidence. We have a guy named Jimmy in our group who likes animals as well, but he likes them dead.
Yeah, and yeah. You know, Jimmy was a really popular baby's name. You know, however long ago it was that we was born.
Most popular
Yeah. Let him know I'm looking for my money.
for 5 decades.
5 decades.
There are 10 Jimmys.
Yeah, in fact, my middle name's Jimmy. What a coincidence as well.
You're not the same
Oh.
Jimmy.
Oh, Seltzer, what up? Right up.
No,
right
yeah,
up.
I do hate to be this person, but actually, the reason why they have named me Nibs is because they said there are too many Joeys and Jimmys, and unfortunately, my name does in fact happen to be Joey Jim. So they said you eat shit, so you're gonna be Nibs now. So I said, yeah, okay, so that's good. And then they gave me some cake, and I don't. Who are you people?
I'm Jamie Joseph.
See, this is why they added the junior and the third onto the end of my name. There was too many juniors, so we just started adding numbers.
JJ for sure.
I just avoid your names.
So I had a legit question that was very serious. Does the queen's cat also have a shadow that is separate from its body? I suppose that's more of a question for the shadow.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right, that was
That
good.
Anyways, anybody else wanna ask me questions and whatnots?
Cats.
Look at that! Look at that fluff. It's just abiding. It's just like, meow, whatever. I'll just let it happen.
I'm just picturing. I've now just pictured Joseph Guardsman Jr. the Third as the bodega cat Long Island guy. It takes a pet like a champ. Cool.
Oh my god.
Nikki, would you like to draw a prompt next, or should I go?
I'll draw one.
Okay.
Just click the card or click the draw.
Yep.
Pat made a mistake.
No.
After it's in your hand, you just click the little red card once you've drawn it, and then drag it onto the table.
Okay, let me find it.
Bottom left above your name, Nick B. Just click
Oh,
it.
I
It
see
should-
it. You guys could just see how I'm failing at this.
It's okay. We found Patrick can steal it from you.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
Nice. Boop. I'll put it. Yeah, put it in the spot. All right, cool. So tell us about. You want to tell us about your character first, right?
Okay. I am Jamie Joseph.
Just for overlay's sake, is it Jamie or Jaime?
I have no idea. I changed it.
I think it's Jaymee.
Yes.
Yes. J-A-Y.
I'm just gonna type a combination of letters and see what comes to me.
What?
Please go on, Jamie Joseph.
I hail from across the ocean. And I have a mysterious past, so mysterious that I cannot remember it myself. But I do know that my name is Jamie Joseph, and I have a bag full of kitchen utensils.
What the I'm the chef of the group. Are you my assistant or something? You carry my utensils? You like the...
No, these are my. Oh no, I'm selling. I'm going to sell them to you. That's what my plan is.
Excellent. Yeah. The long
So-
con.
I want
So,
to.
yeah, and then you do the prompt, and basically you read through that, and then you explain the situation behind that prompt.
What is something you do for the royal family that has prepared you well for this journey? I have been working at the royal palace, but nobody knows what I do because I am always getting fired and changing jobs.
You know, I had a cousin like that. One time he got fired, and he just kept showing up to work, and they kept paying him. He was off the books. He was fired. Like nobody told him to come in. He just kept working. They kept paying him. Nobody knew what he did.
Pay. It's good pay.
Money.
So has the queen just seen you around the royal chambers enough in different positions that she assumes you're just a master of all trades?
I don't think she even knows why I'm there. I think I'm just always there. I'm like, I what do they call it? I pretended like I belong enough that I sort of belong.
Make it till you make it.
You
Yeah.
are part of scenery.
Oh, and what are Jamie Joseph's pronouns?
She, her. Her name is also James, but she goes by Jamie.
Got it.
I'm sorry.
Team Jimmy's on the...
Very upset at me tonight because my wife is out for the night.
Now, has at any point has any member of the royal family tried to figure out exactly what it is you do?
Yes, and I just decided to go to the kitchen and bring up some drinks, and we'll just sit there and joke around until I can get out.
That sounds like what we do at Uncle Tommy's poker games every Saturday.
Is this the Tommy from over by the blacksmith, or is this the Tommy from over there outside of town?
Oh, it's actually both. He's the same person.
He is?
Yep, he's a traveling blacksmith. It's the weirdest thing.
I didn't know that. I'm going to have to get my money.
Yeah, he's got like a whole cot and everything, like 3 oxen to pull it because that animal's so damn heavy. But yeah, he goes like outside of town. He has a little setup. He'll do that like half the week, and then he comes back inside town for the other half of the week. It's you know, it's what he does. That's Uncle Tommy for you.
Well, it's a good thing to know. Tell him to stop by next time I'm working. I can maybe get him to make some blacksmith stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to do that.
Does anyone have any more follow-up questions for Jamie Joseph?
All right, we're playing a game.
So, you don't remember anything about Jamie Joseph's past, but I have to know, how do you know that your name is Jamie Joseph? Is it just in your head, or did you wake up with like a name tag on, or something? Like, how did it occur?
Was there like a tag attached to a ring that was stabbed in your toe?
That sounds awful. Hopefully it's not that.
That's how they tag corpses. Are you undead?
Her internet might be.
Oh no!
Oh,
Well, if it was undead, it would be working, right? Just in a weird kind of lurching way. Anyway, she'll come back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I suppose we're moving on from that. I have more questions for Jamie Joseph.
Jamie Joseph is clearly
Jimmy.
the master of eluding these questions.
Jamie James Joseph.
yeah.
Triple J, for short.
We thought the shadow could disappear. There's nothing compared to that.
All right, that's mostly got the videos fixed. Yeah.
Smart.
Give me a sec, and then I will move on and draw my card. Sorry, everybody. It'll just take me a second.
No problem.
Hey, you take as much time as you need, okay?
Oh, I figure I'm not no.
Sorry, guys.
Yes, you can absolutely take this time to ask each other more questions too.
What?
Hey, what's everybody's favorite sandwich? I'm looking at open up a sandwich shop and I'm trying to figure out what I should put on the menu.
Pumpernickel and Vegemite sandwiches. Back whenever.
For the queen.
We're back. Yo! Streamlabs froze. I'm sorry. Everything's better now, except our beloved character nameplates are still in construction. So I will fix those, so that everyone knows who Nibs and Johnny Fingerbottom or whatever his name was.
Yes.
It was Fingerbottom, right?
Fingerbottom, Jimmy, Bum Thumb.
Jamie.
Jimmy, Jamie, Bum Thumb.
Jimmy. Jesus.
Oh Lord.
But yes.
Right.
Jimmy Jamie Johansson. Oh man, I had one more and I forgot it. Damn. Something bump thumb.
Yes.
It was Thumb. Was it Thumb Bottom? Was that?
That's my name too.
Whenever we go out, the people always shout, "Hey, get your..." You know, we're gonna stop that joke there.
Isn't that
Hey,
that poorly
steak
named
burritos
burrito?
over at Finger Bottom's food.
Yes. Oh, no.
They would shout.
Too many funny things being said at once. I heard 70% of each.
And you're 100% worse for it.
Yeah.
As Joey would say, don't worry about it. Just forget it. It happens.
Also, I think my favorite part of chat tonight has been watching Icy Historian pick fights with Maple.
Yeah. Quality.
It's like, he did not like her.
No. Also, for anyone that might have missed that adventure in chat, I made the mistake of installing Nightbot right before this, and apparently it comes default with some very authoritative rules for chat and emote usage.
Shit at all.
It's really snarky too. It's not just the rules. It's like, oh hey, you done? You feel better?
Right?
Doesn't surprise me from someone that would start the Roll20 game with all the chat tech on.
It's like you get one emote. One.
As a treat.
Yeah.
You sneezed? Out of here.
Yes,
Right,
please.
so what everybody else sandwiches?
Oh, that was it. Did we?
Favorite sandwiches.
Did we have
That was-
any? Where were we? Were we looking for any more questions for? Was it Jamie Joseph?
Something like that.
But did we have any more questions for her?
There was the favorite sandwich thing, but I think that was I can't remember if that was an everybody question or a Jamie Joseph question.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, what's your favorite sandwich?
favorite sandwich. Well, it has to be the one with bread.
All right, cool. I will definitely include bread in my future business.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll keep you as a customer.
I do some bread on the side as well, a little dough.
Make some bread.
Yeah, how much you asking for that bread?
Well, let's see. It's very complicated. There's a lot of math involved.
Bread math.
Yeah, it's sort of like a sticky bun situation. It would take too long to explain it.
Well,
Okay, well,
apologies for having to ask, but your
bun
full name
situation?
was your full name Joseph Guardsman the Third Jr.
Oh, Joseph Guardsman Jr.
Junior the Third. Gotta get the order is very important. That's a whole nother 6 Joseph Guardman Juniors.
Yeah, a long
There's
line.
a whole other side of the family tree. You don't want to go there.
All right, is it?
Okay,
Sorry.
what is the sticky bun situation?
As in, did the
It's,
queen get enough for
No.
the trip?
The guardsman just said, otherwise it's like a sticky bun situation. What is a sticky bun situation?
It's a situation where you take the Nanya and you combine it with the business and you get Nanya business.
yeah, I take about 3 of them.
All right.
If these people don't understand what metaphors are, I don't know how to communicate with these people.
What's a metaphor?
A meta's for talking out of character about big game stuff.
Oh, I
Or what's
thought
the
you were-
for?
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Would we like to move on to the next prompt? Should I draw?
I just want to say that I really like metaphors. I know exactly what they are. They talk about like something being sweet as candy, which means that it's probably poison, so I should eat it. I like the it's just so something sweet as candy. It means that we better give it to old Nibs. Nibs is nib on it.
The only thing I know about metaphors is that me and Joseph Godsman over there is metaphor whenever I showed him that burrito.
Nibs, were you brought on this trip as the queen's food tester?
I think so. I don't think there. I think maybe there's a couple on this trip that Queen is a little nervous about, and so I've got to. I've got to. I've got to taste stuff, and she makes me do other stuff. I say my name is Nibs, but that's because they called me Polished, and that would be a weird name. So I do clean his shoes, but I don't need a name for that one, and I do other things.
Okay, if you're also called Polished.
No. I'm saying this that they wouldn't call me Polished because that would be. I'm saying they wouldn't call me Polished because that would be that would be a strange name.
No J's in it.
No, not a single
one.
one. So I do the eats. So
That's a little suspicious, isn't it? No J's in your name?
No, you missed it. My name is James Johnson Johansson. My name is John Jamie or something. I honestly don't remember. They said there was too many of us, so they said that I had to be Nibs. It was really
before or after you got the job of nibbling the queen's crumpets?
Wow.
I think it was if we're going to be real, I think it was a little bit of normative determinism. I ate a lot of snacks in school, and they I broke Raven, fantastic.
I need to stop drinking when Xana's talking.
You should not be drinking that tonight.
Before we move on to the next prompt, I just wanted to interject for 2 things. The queen picked us and us alone to be on this trip, which really has me questioning this queen.
Nice entertainment.
Hey, it didn't say that in the rules anywhere.
It did. That's like the first rule.
Well, of course she invited me along. I'm, me.
Whoever the hell you are.
And also, I love that. Worried that we would go through prompts too quickly, I put the game ending card very far towards the bottom. We've yet to do a full circle.
We still don't even know who you are, Pat.
No, we don't. I don't
Yeah.
exist yet.
There might be a session 2 of this
It's a
game.
little,
An hour.
it's just there. We don't know who they are.
Well, let's
Pretty good.
find
Yeah,
out. I
I
guess.
hope everyone stays careful of them. Don't get too close. They're blurry. I don't know what they look like. They haven't come into focus yet.
All right. Card. It's coming out. Watch out for it. There's a false.
But vanilla cookies.
Oh.
You should give them cookies.
There's no more cookies.
I want vanilla
Oh,
cookies.
sorry,
I have
that's going to be Nibs' fault over there. Don't Nibs maybe had a.
I gotta buy some more cookies, okay?
It were enjoyable. It
I'll
were
get some tomorrow.
and chocolatey, a little ooey, a little gooey.
Go
And
lay
I
down.
had one, you was just a once you pop and you can't stop situation. Or just, I needed some more. I still could have sworn I started growing hair and vicious fangs, and they called me the Cookie Monster from that day forward. It was
Oh,
nightmare.
lay down. I'll get you some more cookies tomorrow, okay?
It's because we told everybody to just eat cake, and they went through all the cake,
I want
and
Cracker
they started
Jack.
eating all the cookies, and
You
now
can have Cracker Jacks tomorrow. It is too late for a snack.
You sound real good.
It is too late for a snack,
Say Charles.
Charles. Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, it's, we were kind of riffing on the fact that cookies got eaten by Nib.
Right? So
You ate. So you're the one who ate the cookies,
Oh, I did, yeah. It would be me.
and now he is miserable because you ate the cookies.
Say Charles.
Yeah, Charles, he ate the cookies.
Say Charles, yeah. Say Charles, yeah.
Charles, yeah.
uh,
Were they good?
No. I mean, yeah, but no. They weren't poison. So I wasn't really doing my job. I was just having a snack.
so what about this false rumor about you and the Queen there back at the royal court?
So it's yes, there is a false rumor about me and the Queen back at the royal court. And what is it and how did it start? Yes, I
Who are you?
am Javert Javerson.
Okay, yes, I got it.
And I
Is this your adventure?
I am the court mystic and the Queen's personal future teller and spiritual advisor. Yes, and the rumor about the Queen and myself, nasty business. Yes, the rumor is that I am a charlatan and not at all equipped to advise the Queen, and just really just emptying the royal coffers into my own pockets, which could not be further from the truth. And it started, just because of a very jealous master of coin, who pays a little too much attention to the books, and I advised the Queen that master of coin was born under a bad moon, did not have sufficient J's in their name, and really needed to be summarily executed post haste, which was luckily taken care of, but the rumor is still out and about.
I gotta say there, Jay, that I'm just gonna call you that because I can't pronounce those things that you said.
Jobber Javerson.
Like I said, Jay. So I just gotta say that's suspicious. That's a bit weird. But that being said, if you ever need to run some of those coins through something that makes them untraceable, get them clean, so to speak, just give old Joey Jr. the third a call.
Oh, these coins could not be cleaner. They are coming from royal hands.
What's
Oh
the
dear,
point
you
of
really
cleaning
need my help.
What's the
Those
point
are
of
the
cleaning
dirtiest
the
coins
coin?
ever.
I'm sorry, Thumbbottom had a question.
What's the point of cleaning a coin? It's tastes the same.
Again, your nostrils are going to be sparkling.
No, it didn't go up my nose this time. I was just
Thank you.
laughing. What was the question? Oh, what's the point in cleaning the coins? You see, if you don't clean the coins, then they got blood on them, and then you get blood on your hands, and then people go, "Oh, look, this guy got murdered over here," and then they're coming to talk to you because you got blood on your hands.
I never seen no bloody coins. Maybe because it's people like you's cleaning them.
Yep, you're welcome for the service.
I got a question for you, Mr. Javerson.
Yes.
What about the bag of coins that was hidden in the dumbwaiter that went missing? I had nothing to do with it, but you know the rumors about you are around, so.
No, you certainly had nothing to do with it, and
No.
of course, I whisper that constantly into the Queen's ear for my half of that thing that you had nothing to do with.
Yeah, you should be. Make sure she knows I had nothing to do with it, and I will reinforce that you had nothing to do with it.
Oh no, it's when you arrived, I pronounced to the Queen that a mysterious stranger would be visiting and bring untold riches, and keep them around the castle until you figure out what they're best at.
I remember that night we had roast beef. It was a little dry.
Yeah, you needed the baster that I have in this bag of cookware.
I tried buying the damn thing from you, but you got it marked up 100%.
It's limited edition.
You know, if you need a loan to help you get enough of the cookware, old Joey can lend you some coin. It's a very reasonable interest rate.
Yes, I could. If you are looking to start perhaps a cookery selling equipment business, my cards may reveal that to be a worthy investment for the Queen. There would be certain fees levied, information traveling from the future. There are tolls to pay to receive that, which I would take my cut, and then official approval.
He's the
Oh yeah, I heard about
corrupt
What?
one around.
I heard about that stuff. It's I think that's what they call compound interest.
Who's compound?
The Queens. That's what old Javier was talking about.
Queen's name ain't no compound.
She's interested in what?
I don't know, compounding something with cookware.
Possibly
compounding. Who's she been compounding with?
me.
Oh, maybe they were talking about Uncle Tommy because he does the blacksmith and he's pounding the hammer on the metals. It all comes back to Uncle Tommy, really.
Yeah, it does.
Are there any further questions for Jobber Jefferson? I think that means we have made a complete rotation, and it is Nibs's turn to draw a prompt. Now that we've established our characters too, one of the things about the game is if you think a question would be better for someone else, you can also pass the question to the next person.
Huh, okay. All right. Trying to decide before I throw it on the table, I'm trying to decide if it would be better spent on someone else, and I think it would. I think this question would go much better to the shadow. And the question is, when did you know you were in love with the Queen?
The moment her light was eclipsed enough for ready to form.
I mean, okay, yeah, that checks out. Yeah.
Solid answer.
Follow up question: what's your love language towards the queen?
Good question.
The darkness that she cannot perceive through her land.
So acts of service.
You could say I am a very good service creature.
See that right there? That's a metaphor.
But I didn't get it.
That tried.
Oh. Now you can also ask the prompt question of more than one person. I believe, and if not, we can do that because fuck it. It's very loose rules. So it's Nibs, are you also in love with the queen? And if so, when did you realize that?
Oh, I do have a little bit of a soft spot for her. I saw her one day, and she was drinking a little bit of. I had to have a little bit of it first, and we kind of shared a glance as I passed her a cup of hot chocolate with about 2/3 full of whiskey, and a little bit of whipped cream on the top, and a little bit of cinnamon. And so she didn't tell me what it was. It was a great joke. I took a sip. It was bad. I thought it was poison. I was really excited to be doing my job for once, but it was just really nasty booze. And so I said, "All's good, Queenie. Here you go." And she took it and said, "You rube, you spit on me." And I was put away in the Iron Maiden for about 3 days. I was fine because I had a lot of time to think about the Queenie, and it was I think she spent those 3 days maybe thinking about me too.
Oh my gosh, shit. I need to ask this of the Queen's shadow. What did the Queen do over those 3 days?
She regretted her choice to put an honest man away in the dungeon at the charge of her loyal advisor, Jaja.
It's good to know.
Any other follow-up questions?
I mean, I would like to hear what if Fingerbottom is in love with the Queen.
Oh, it was finger, not thumb. That was where I got the name
no,
wrong.
It was thumb bum Fingerbottom.
That's my last name.
Yeah.
Surname, if you will.
He's Mr. Pum Dum father.
Dr. Fingerbottom, please.
Thumb bum. Thumb bum the bum. Thumb. Oh yes, you were like,
I first realised I was in love with the Queen the second I laid eyes on her right before she bought that burrito from me on that fateful day.
How long ago was that, Fingerbottom?
3 to 16 months.
Okay. I was starting to suspect that the Queen just stopped for a burrito on her way out of town and you just followed us.
Well, that actually, that sounds about right as well. Time sort of flows strangely in my head based on all the rum I drank.
I imagine that. Sorry, go ahead.
Around our queen.
What was that, Shadow?
Time has always flowed strangely around our queen.
Yes, it's as royalty. She should certainly pull off whatever time she wants. I imagine finger bottom that would become quite an issue in terms of preparing meat, not being able to keep track of time.
Yeah, I sometimes have to cook the flies off of it.
Is that why your roast was dry?
It was dry because it sat out for about 6 to 14 hours before you decided to eat it. I can't help it, you took so long to take a bite. I made them early last night, 2 a.m.
Well, you should know the meal times by now.
Meal times whenever I get hungry from all the rum I've drank. Which happened to be 2 a.m.
I was busy at 2 a.m.
What does Jamie Joseph get up to at 2 a.m.?
Jamie Joseph is...
Does it also, follow-up question, does it have anything to do with being in love with the Queen?
See, Jamie Joseph thinks that love is a really strange word. I mean, sure, she might love finding out what's going on in the palace or castle or whatever. She might love going through files at 2 a.m.
But she, baby, don't hurt me. No more.
How did you find out what was playing on my music player? Apparently I blasted at 2 a.m.
I become one with the shadow of the city. All shadows are as one.
How does that work? I mean, don't you like get confused?
Do you become confused when sensation returns to your sleeping corpse?
What the fuck?
Not usually.
This conversation.
Not usually, but usually when that happens, I am a zombie, and I'm not really worried about anything.
So you are undead then?
Sometimes. On Tuesdays. That's why I hang around the Queen, because I need to steal her life force.
For the Queen.
Well, this took a turn.
Oh, don't worry, I'll keep her alive. She's, we hang out. We play cards.
I let you live only by her request.
Okay.
Oh my god. This reminds me of high school when I hung out with a bunch of goth kids, but I wasn't really goth,
Which is absolutely hilarious because I'm the opposite. I've always been the full opposite of goth.
Yeah, I know.
I just hung out with everybody.
Oh, same. Yeah, for real.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was pretty easy to get along with most people anyway, as long as they were nice. Anyway, I digress.
Was there any other questions on this one?
Yeah. Does the Queen love you back, you think?
To whom are you asking?
To whom it was originally asked.
Who was that?
Yeah, no, we lost track of that. Zan's character.
No, actually, Zan passed it to me.
Oh, that's right. Okay, the Shadow. Yes, does the Queen love you back? Sorry, continue, Shadow.
Love to exist. Whether she loves me or she does not, it matters not. For I am her only shadow.
I feel like you don't really answer questions in a very straightforward manner.
And didn't you just say you were joined to all the shadows? So aren't you everybody's shadow?
Only at night.
Only on Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah, listen. Everybody has a lot of time-based supernatural abilities.
All right. Is it time for Fingerbottom to draw a prompt? Or Nibs could draw another one. Since you passed that one.
I drew one anyway, but yes, Nibs, you can draw one anyway and go next.
Shit. Okay,
You don't have to if you don't want, because we're also kind of directing them to multiple people now, I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rules are more like guidelines than actual rules, anyways.
Like 10 cards and then put the end card.
I can access the deck. I can pull the end card when we need it. So y'all just tell me when you're done.
So, the Queen gave you a compliment once. Only once. What was it, and why have her words stayed with you? It's actually really simple. So, she said, it would be a shame if you died, because I was eating a piece of sourdough. Was not very good. A little too much bone meal. It was very dry. And so I started to choke, and so she thought, City Queen, she thought someone had poisoned it, and I was dying, and so she was like, "Oh, you're the Nibs, you're so great, you're the best, the best poison taster I've ever had. You died in service to the throne. It was an honor knowing you and being a part of your historic lineage." And it turns out, though, after I drank a little bit of water, I was fine. And she said, well, that's good. It would be a shame if you died. Don't speak of this, or I'll cut your tongue and feed it to the crows. And, I think it's in my best interest that I remember that.
It is.
God.
So, follow-up question there. If the Queen said you should never tell that story, and you just told that story to us, is that a problem?
Oh, most certainly, yes. I imagine I'll get the rack.
No, she will be forced to cut your tongue.
Well, I did bring it on myself.
So why did you tell us? Did you want her to do that? Because we weren't really sharing that right now.
I don't think we're in a place to be kink shaming, if I'm being perfectly frank. And I'm not Frank, I'm Nibs.
I'm not shaming you. I'm just wondering why you brought that up.
Oh, it's kind of a funny story, isn't it?
I got a question. Who brought Cousin Frankie into this? What did Frank have to do with the story?
Oh, he owed me money, so I broke his knees.
Oh, okay.
Fucking poor bastard.
That tracks. Another follow-up question. If she cuts out your tongue, isn't that going to interfere with your poison taste testing job there?
Oh no, not at all. Well, maybe a little bit. I imagine as long as I can get the food to the back of my mouth, I could still see if it's poison. Just gotta swallow it and see if I die.
She likes to cut
Sure.
just the tip.
Alternatively, is there any chance that do you think this is secretly the Queen's way of retiring you as her tester if the tongue is gone?
Oh, that might be. You know what? That might be it. She might be about to send me to that farm upstate that she sends all the hound dogs to.
I had imagined maybe you were too valuable for her to lose, but yes, that farm is definitely real.
It's not. What was that? A Meta 5? Yeah, wouldn't one of those.
Never met one.
No. Not a
I
4,
met a
not
guy
after.
met a guy once named Wesley who had one of his carriages sent up to that farm.
Sounds like he did that a lot.
Oh no. Who did
Oh,
we
we
lose?
lost boss.
Why don't you just not go to the farm if you're sent?
And just obey. No. Oh, is no. Queen says go to the farm. I goes to the farm. Just be me gumming on goat's teats until eventually dementia takes me away and I lose myself in the memories that I don't remember no more.
You know, if that happens, you could just let me know, and I know a back way out of the castle.
Well, I thank you for that, but I don't have any idea what purpose I would have outside the castle.
Sorry, I am doing my best to fix the cameras here and make it a little bit more of a mess of things. There we go. Everyone's just in different places, but everyone's on screen.
Good enough.
Oh, no, I'm Leland.
Whose turn is it? Pick the next card. Yeah.
I don't exist.
Come on over here. working for the queen. That would be a fun, like, just switch them up, like, well, obviously, talk to characters at first, but have like a whole session of a campaign where everybody switches bodies or something like Freaky Friday.
That would be great.
Sure. While I play with the cameras, would we like to go on to the next prompt?
Sure.
Or unless we had some questions still.
I already put my prompt down, so just do that.
Damn, finger bottom. Okay.
What promise did the Queen make to you before this journey? Do you think she'll keep it? She promised me that if I kept making her burritos like I did that day, that by the end of her journey she'd give me a smooch right on my cheek. Do I think she'll keep it? Yeah, probably not. But if she does, I might just see about trying to upgrade it to a regular old smooch. She'll be able to talk her into it. Especially if I give her 3 burritos a day.
Do you even want to be around the queen after 3 burritos a day? I don't know.
Or I would like to say I don't like this plan. I don't want to eat 1 bite of 3 burritos a day forever. It just sounds bad.
Any questions?
Yeah,
about
I
my
got
burritos?
See, do you really think this is how to put it? Is 1 possible smooch worth 3 burritos a day? Is that a proper return on your investment there?
She is the Queen is a fine looking young lady, and I've only ever been kissed by me mother, so I figure might get me a kiss on the cheek by the Queen, then that could be my bragging point, right? Finger bottoms pies, been kissed by the Queen. Right, and then in subtext it'll say right on the cheek.
Sure, fair enough.
Yes, I cannot think of any follow-up questions.
Good. I don't want you to. Next.
Yes, Jamie Joseph, would you like to pull the
Yes.
next prompt? I like that one.
You saw the queen do something terrible to keep the I'm not going to try to pronounce anything tonight.
Retinue.
Retinue safe. What was it? Did you come to respect her more or less afterward? Just 1 second. I saw the queen do something terrible to keep the retinue safe. I mean, it was awful. She sent a whole army to the desert just for winter.
That's the worst.
As a clothing salesman, that's just suicide.
Yeah, and she just left them there.
How did that keep us safe?
Well, she thought they were going to overthrow her, and she just decided she wanted to keep us around, so she thought sending them off was the best thing, which I didn't think it was the best idea. I thought it was kind of not correct. But we're good friends, so I just had to be nice and pretend like I went along with it. I respect her the same amount. Just it was my expectations of when I started this journey.
Just a little disappointed, huh?
Yeah,
Not mad. Disappointed.
Disappointed. It's a learning opportunity.
Not mad, just a little disappointed.
Would
That'd be a opportunity.
Would Jamie Joseph be willing to do something terrible to keep the queen safe?
Well, you see, define terrible.
As bad as or worse than sending an army to the desert in winter?
Well, I would choose my actions more carefully. So maybe I would say I sent them to the desert and really they went to the battlefield where armies go.
So there's not even a battle in the desert. They're just hanging out there.
Well, I don't know if they're hanging out as much right now.
Counting sand, eating lizards, desert stuff.
More,
Yeah,
more like getting hanging out to dry. Yes,
Yeah,
me.
there's smarter ways to take care of things like that. Not that I've been waiting for an opportunity or anything. No, never.
So is your problem with the queen's solution that it wasn't decisive enough? It didn't eliminate the threat?
My problem is that she just listened to some person that walked in off the street saying, "Oh, they're going to betray you and get rid of all of your people." You don't just believe people like that. You got to listen to the people who really know what's going on.
Sure.
Hello.
I feel like I should ask: Were Jamie Joseph? Were you or I the person that told the queen this?
Well, I mean, I might have talked to somebody, and maybe they misinterpreted what I said and spread the rumor. I mean, that happens all the time.
Was this intentional? Was this to test the queen?
Is this between us, or are you gonna?
I mean, this is a circle of trust here.
Yeah, you know me.
No. I'm sure the shadow might say otherwise, but I'm starting to think our queen here ain't too bright.
I don't think so. I think somebody dropped on her head a few times, and she just, I don't know, or she was just like that. Some people just.
So
Perhaps she has a lot on her mind, being the queen and being so beautiful and all.
Oh yeah, a lot on her mind.
Whose turn is it?
Oh, I'm lost.
it is. If we are ready to go to the next prompt, it is the Shadow's turn.
The shadow knows. Oh, that's an easy one. Throw shade.
Stop stealing my jokes.
Sorry. Sorry. You go ahead.
No, I am capable of allowing people to become consumed by their own shadows. Why else do you think so many disappear without their deaths?
That's usually cousin Johnny that handles that, but we're not supposed to talk about that.
Cousin Johnny works for me.
I have a question.
Definitely
How-
shouldn't be talking about that then.
How did she get a talking shadow? Did you just like walk in one day and be like, "Hey, I'm going to be your shadow"?
I was formed when our light
Mm-hmm.
was first eclipsed
Uh-huh.
as a child.
Uh-huh. Okay. And what? It's just because she's the queen, she gets a talking shadow? What if I wanted a talking shadow?
Do you want a talking shadow?
Yes.
Are you certain you want this heavy responsibilities? Are you certain you want to know every depraved and evil, dark thought humanity has about you?
You do know that I spy on everybody and I know what they're saying.
These are the thoughts they will not voice in the light,
Not even when they're drunk.
especially not when they're drunk.
Let me see. I'm gonna flip a coin. But I don't actually have a coin, so I'm going to just I know what I'm going to do. Even yes, odd no. Okay, yes.
Then become prophesized, bitch.
I can help with that for the right donation.
Was it $14.99 this week? Do I get a free prayer call?
I don't trust in your hurry-dory nonsense. My spiritual advisor is Mrs. Cleo.
Call her now.
God
Mrs. Cleo gives wonderful advice to idiots.
Well, she's free.
So, anybody know where we're supposed to be going and doing all of this, anyways?
I think that might come up in the prompts.
We're just walking here, and I don't even know where we're going.
What's the queen doing anyway?
Wandering about the countryside, I guess.
Is going to the end of her life.
I had nothing to do with that.
I mean, ain't we all one step closer every day, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Closer now.
Do we?
What happens to you on the beach, Shadow? Do you just like hide, or what happens?
People still cast shadows, even in swimwear.
Okay, I was just wondering.
That tracks.
What about like the desert when there's nobody there and it's just the sun?
Why do you think I say I am the strongest at night?
I was just wondering. That's a question.
What about when it's high noon?
Oh, you would not like me at night. I am very high. So high above you.
She's so high, high above you.
God damn it.
She's so high, high above you. She's so lovely.
It sounds a lot like a Gregorian chant I heard one time. She's so high, high.
She's
Above
so
you.
high.
Are you guys the Queen's choir?
No, she just had hired me for burrito making, unfortunately.
I got a question. How much would it cost to have you all never do that again?
About 23 pence a day. At least for
How
me.
about
It's a subscription. It's a subscription service to not
Yeah.
sin.
And a knife.
whose turn is it now?
Oh, it's if we're good, I'm drawing the next prompt.
I've got to go for a bio break. I'll be right back.
You're good.
Just keep going.
You're good.
Oh my god.
Okay, what do we got? Okay, we've got. Stop showing it to me. Get on the board. What makes the queen beautiful in my eyes? I would have to say what makes the queen beautiful. Most beautiful is just what a trusting soul she is. Just how willing to take you at your word, no matter how outlandish, no matter how little evidence there is to support your prophecy, no matter how many clearly failed predictions you've made in the past, she'll just believe you if you say it with the right incense going behind you and the right mood lighting. That's a level, that's an innocence that's hard to capture.
Yeah. I knew a guy like that.
Incense.
His name was Mark.
Sorry?
And I said I knew a guy like that once. His name was Mark. And then Shadow said something, but I didn't hear. What did the Shadow say?
In the incense. Shasha.
Oh no, the incense. It was. It smelled. God, the queen requested a specific kind. She says it reminds her of some drink that she shared with a beau years ago. It smells of chocolate and whipped cream and cinnamon.
You know, there's a person by the bakery that sells that kind of incense.
Yes, that is where I buy it.
Okay.
How much?
Oh, well.
How much would you?
Was less
Sorry.
dark than others.
Was it what? What was the question?
I couldn't hear
talk
that.
over somebody. Sorry.
It's okay. I think the shadow was saying that person's shadow was less dark than others. Did I hear that correct?
Yep.
Okay. And then I think Joey GJ3 had a question.
I got a question. Yeah. So if it's not insensitive of me to ask, you know, I don't want you to get mad or incensed or anything about this question, but how much would you say that incense costs?
Oh, it's remarkably cheap for how effective it is, but I will warn you, I've given the queen strict warnings not to trust anyone who makes more than 3 puns in her presence. That such a person will surely betray her and must be cast out at first availability.
Sure.
It's
I
his
see how this is gonna go.
punishment.
It seems like her own shadow even makes a bunch of puns, so I don't think the queen gives 2 shits one way or another.
Well, I mean, if she's eating your burritos all day, then she's probably giving more than 2.
Yeah,
She
it does
had
run right through you.
7 to 9 bowel movements each day.
Well, that's
Concerned that she may have Crohn's disease.
well, it doesn't make her any less sexy to me now.
Yes, any other follow-up questions? Or,
What sort of reading material does she take with her to the... Never mind.
Read a whole novel a day if she's pooping 9 times.
She uses it to update herself on the current tax registries.
Hey, that's smart. Spend that time wisely. I do a lot of... Never mind. Continue.
All right. So the card says there's someone else in this retinue you love besides the queen. How and why are you keeping it a secret? I think I'm gonna ask this to somebody else. I think this is a great question for old Nibs there.
Oh, it is you know it is I do.
Nibs can also continue to pass the question if you would like, but you are welcome.
I would
to
like to
answer
pass it to you, Patrick. Go ahead. We all ship you in finger bottom. We all do.
No, it's I. No, certainly not. No burrito monger has caught my eye.
That sounds like the worst.
No, so there's someone else in this retinue I love besides the queen. How and why are you keeping it a secret? Oh, well, it's the queen can't know that I also love Nibs. I can't let her know that I'm a competitor in her conquest, or in her quest for his affection. She's playing it very smoothly. I don't know if he knows for sure, but I'm unless I can manage something, I have to work discreetly, lest we both be cast out. Divine something in the cards to convince her to perhaps focus her attention elsewhere.
Yeah, you think you could tell them cards to have a focus on me, maybe?
Realize you could both join her harem.
You know, I may be keeping it a secret because that's not a conversation the Queen and I have had yet, but that is a good suggestion, Shadow. Now, like any tragedy, this would all just be solved with simple communication, but that won't happen.
Exactly. You humans are so strange.
Yeah, you two can be together by way of mutual man meat, if you know what I mean.
See, I don't think I know what you mean there. Is that a metaphor?
A metaphor. It might be, maybe it is.
What is a metaphor?
Is when you say one thing and it means something else. It's like you're alluding to something else. Not a lie. It's like
it's a lie with a hat on.
So when I say I'm going to go work, is that a metaphor?
No.
Is it ironic?
Isn't it ironic?
It's like a lie, except everybody knows what you really mean. So you're telling the truth without
Well,
saying
yeah,
it.
everybody should know that, except for the
metaphors.
Why you have to?
It's like sarcasm, yeah.
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated?
Jesus Christ. I think we're
Not fair.
I think we've gone through 4 songs now.
I don't know, but you're acting like somebody else, and it's making me frustrated. Do I draw another card?
We broke the game.
I forget because did you?
No.
You passed it. So you could join. You could draw another one.
Okay.
Unless anyone else had more follow-ups about that question. Go for
I'm
it.
just finding it hilarious how much song lyrics in this voice crack Pat up.
All right.
Oh wait, I have one I want to try. 1 second.
Okay.
I'm a Barbie girl. In the
Oh God, no.
No,
No.
it's got to be situationally appropriate for the Queen.
It is. She listens to that all the time.
Does she?
Yeah, we dance to it.
Very, very fond of German pop bands.
We have dance parties to German pop bands.
It's 2 a.m. dance parties and file searching with the Queen.
Yes.
And Jamie Joseph.
Yes. Why not?
When was the last time the Queen showed you real kindness? I don't know. When was the last time the Queen showed me real kindness? There was the whole thing with the cat, but that wasn't really kind because I had to get the cat, and then I got scratched up, and the Queen was just like, "Hey, thanks for getting my cat. You can go now." So I don't know that the Queen really has been kind to me, per se.
Well, I mean, she kind of lets you hang out with us for this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's a real treat, let me tell you.
Hey, not everybody gets to be in this inner circle.
Old to be not anybody.
On Tuesdays, we wear pink.
What else do we do on Tuesday? Turn into zombies?
Yeah, we turn into zombies. We wear pink.
I'm dead on Tuesdays. Only Tuesdays.
Yes.
What?
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is a kindness. Maybe something's coming at the end of this thing, and I'll be surprised, and I'll be like, "Oh wow, you're such a great queen." But right now, no.
What Joseph Guardsman Jr. III? What do you think an appropriate show of kindness would be from the queen?
Oh, I don't know. For doing a good job around the kingdom and rescuing the cat and all that, I'd take, whatever's, the gold coins, gold bars, a title and land, just whatever's.
Right?
You gotta be careful with that land and the title because she might send you to like somewhere that's small and tiny.
Yes, she likes to send whole armies to deserts, I hear.
Yeah, while they're wearing, coats.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Maybe I should try to negotiate for a title of, Duke of the Desert.
That the Arctic tundra is also a desert.
It is, but if you're dressed for the tundra and you're sent to the Sahara, it's different.
No, she sent them to the tundra. Don't you know of the Great Saharan Tundra?
What do I look like? A meteorologist?
Kinda.
Now that you mention it, you do look like you belong in front of a green screen.
What the heck's what's the color of the screen got to do with it?
Hey, what you got to do is, can you just point to something and say, "There's a front coming in"? Just point.
There's a front coming in. What?
It's
Yes.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Yes, you are an epitomal meteorologist.
Yes, I currently predicting the weather is one of my responsibilities for the queen, but it's what I am happy to part with if you're looking for position at court. It's notoriously hard to accidentally get right for some reason.
Actually, I've got a perfect track record with predicting the weather. See, I don't really get let outside of the castle too much, but I tell you what, if there's apple pie, it's raining. If there's a steamed broccoli, probably misty outside. That tends to be how we do things. The queen, she really knows what she wants to eat based on the outside precipitation. So I don't necessarily need to know. I just see that there's apple pie. I don't want to go outside. Or it's roast beef. I don't want to go outside. Or she's drinking brandy. I don't want to go outside. Yeah.
Is there a point where she does want to go outside?
Oh no, she goes outside all the time, but she tells me that it's raining and foul, and the cats and the dogs are fighting and they're falling from the sky, and it will be better if I stayed in the castle.
Oh no!
They fall into the trees, right? From the sky into the tree to get rescued.
No, they fall from the ramparts. Personally, I think it's old Jimbo. He's throwing the dogs off the ramparts again. And it's okay, they always land in pudding. For some reason, there's just a pudding mode. I don't know why.
What kind of pudding?
I don't know. I don't. The queen doesn't eat it, so I don't taste it.
Vanilla.
So, Mr. Nibs, has there ever been a point where where the weather has been clear enough that you have been allowed outside?
Well, yesterday, and today seems to be. Yeah.
So this is all a very new experience to you.
Oh, I've never seen a bird that could fly before. I thought they just laid on your plate. Well, you took one bite.
You ever bake blackbirds in a pie? 4 and 20 blackbirds in a pie.
No, but I do indulge in the other kind of 4 and 20. I've got to keep my appetite up, I got to stay hungry for the queen.
That's better than being thirsty for the queen.
Oh, there's that too. Oh, I assure you, sometimes when I'm alone, I think about holding her hand.
You stay away from my queen. I've made her all the best burritos I can even muster up for the past 3 to 29 months.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've had those burritos every time you've cooked them. And once they were okay, Twice they were too salty, and the other 2,500 times they tasted like cat piss. I hate to be the one to tell you, but it's true. It did taste like cat piss.
I just think you're jealous because she promised me a smooch on the cheek.
Well, you're old.
Do go on, go on. I want to keep watching this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Mr. Fingerbottom, the bum thumb. Oh, I not nary a
name.
Not nary a fuck is given about whatever it is that you will believe today. Not nary a fuck.
I don't even know what that means. That's all I'm saying.
Let me
Monty Python skit going on right now.
right. Well, you see, the thing about here, let me just draw some figures in the sand here. So this little stick figure here with this basket, with all the little F's in it, that's Nibs. And see, this one here is you going, please, sir, I would like an F. And he's not giving you one. That's what that means.
Not nary a fuck. Not nary a one.
Is that cleared up for you?
Yeah, all cleared up.
Do we
Peachy.
do we have any further follow-up questions about when the Queen showed Joseph Gardner Jr. III kindness? It's
Whose
I
turn
remember
is it?
we got here. I remember now. Because we were trying to figure out what would be a kindness for Joseph Gardner Jr. III. Discussed briefly them becoming court meteorologist, and then we got into Nibs' story about never being allowed outside. And now we're here. So if Nibs would like to draw the next prompt.
Sure.
So if anybody's ever wondered what it's like to have ADHD, this is it. All the time in your head.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of us might have a touch of it already, so it really is just like magnified.
This is completely normal.
Yeah, I feel completely on track with everything that's been going on.
Just a regular day for me.
That's a lie.
The Queen lights a fire deep within you, burning, yearning, craving. What is it? What does it crave? What does it yearn for? What does this fire, driving your every action, your every whim, what does it consume? And I'm gonna say, I mean, I kind of answered that with holding her hand last turn, so I feel like this would go really well over to man, everybody's name starts with a J. I think this would be a good one for Jamie to take.
Oh, okay. I gotta stop thinking literally. Because that would be painful.
Oh, but we don't kink shame on here. Just because it's painful doesn't mean it's bad.
The fire is I am I don't know how to answer this. I'm gonna pass this over to the shadow.
What is a shadow without light?
It's still a shadow.
A shadow cannot exist without light.
Now, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but yes, it can. It's called dark.
No, true darkness. The darkness where not even shadows can exist in. Exists.
I'm pretty sure advanced darkness is a thing.
All right, I got a question. So earlier you said that that you can, like merge or fuse with all the shadows, and then you're all the shadows. I'm pretty sure that's called darkness. So
No. Darkness is the space between stars.
The space between.
ow. No,
No.
we're not putting Dave Matthews.
I was putting that into chat right as you said it, Patrick. I'm
Oh,
so
good.
glad we
Somebody
both-
got it.
Yeah, that was good.
I think we're just gonna have to, agree to disagree on this philosophical point.
Yes.
Um,
No, I think the shadow can just in fact be wrong, and shadow and darkness are the same. Maybe they may just be a little bit too close to the subject to look at it objectively.
I mean, that's fair.
Are there more? Is there like a shadow army?
Your shadow is always with you. Why don't you ask it yourself?
Because you were talking.
Old Joey's gonna look down. Go ahead. Sorry.
That's all I had to add to that. Go ahead.
No. Old Joey's gonna look down at his shadow and be like, "Hey, shadow, you up to anything shady down there?"
Yeah, damn right I am, Joey.
No.
No. Not too.
Shadow, we can all hear that that's coming from you. We'll try.
I am speaking for your shadow.
Oh my gosh. The shadow has extensive training in ventriloquism. So how we feel at Nibs, would we like another prompt?
Yeah, we can probably do that. Sure. Let's do that. Let's do that thing. Man, I should just draw a lot of cards instead of drawing one card at a time. That gets old.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Here's some quest information. Who is this distant power you are traveling to, and why do they make you uneasy? And that one's actually going to be pretty easy. We're traveling to the Prince of Frogs. I don't know if he's a frog or a frog prince or the Prince of Frogs or if that's just the name of the nation. I'm not really sure. But I'm a little bit nervous about it because I think the Queen fancies him a little bit, and I heard he's got a poison taster too, and I heard he's got like 2 heads, so he's double good, and there's no way they're gonna keep me on the payroll after that. They're gonna send me straight to that farm with no tongue, and it's gonna be garbage. So I'm really not looking forward to that particular thing.
Oh, that's just a rumor he spread.
Oh,
Nobody. Never mind. I just said nothing.
oh,
So, Miss Jamie Joseph, are you familiar with the Prince of Frogs?
I am from the Kingdom of Frogs.
Gasp.
Yes. The Prince of Frogs is not to be trusted.
I don't know anything about no prince or anything, but I've heard they've got really good beer there in the Kingdom of Frogs. It's a lot of hops.
I actually heard a charcuterie was top notch. And all those things to sample there. That charcuterie board. What if this particular slice of salami is poisoned? Well, I guess I have to take a little nibble out of everything. I do like their charcuterie, but that prince of theirs, he's a right bastard.
He is. He should really be robbed. Of all of his charcuteries.
That is a very specific threat, and I am going to leave that to you.
I'll steal all of the charcuteries.
It's were you saying that these rumors of a two-headed poison tester are fake?
Yes, they are fake.
He got three heads.
Yeah, 3 heads. It's a 3.
Oh, that's worse than I thought it was gonna be. That's real bad. He's got a substitute and a substitute, and so that means I'm fifth in line. That's gonna that hurts.
Well, we could always find or pretend that you have 4 heads.
Oh yeah, I do. It's a big one. It's a big one.
Yeah.
Have a 4-head. I may even call it a 5-head.
That's even better. Whoever announces us when we get there, make sure you point that out.
That he has the most head.
Yes.
But what if very important question, what if the other king, the prince of the frogs, that guy, Jeremy, I think was his name, what if Jeremy said
It's not Jeremy. It is Gerala Matthew.
I thought it was
well
Todd.
I'm
no
gonna call him
J's.
Jeremy. No Jay, what got a fucking
Can we call
name?
him Aaron? Can we call it Aramy? He doesn't deserve a J. Because he eats
I'm
boiled
just a
eggs.
little I'm just a little concerned that if I come in there going, oh look at me,
Is
I've
the
got
leg of
5.
his people. He is quite fond of frogs' legs.
Oh, all I'm saying is, we go in there and I go, oh look at me, I'm Nibs, I got 5 heads, I'm best poison taster. Nothing. Well, I'm so delicate, anything could kill me, a slightly off tomato, and I'm pushing daisies. If we go in saying that, then they're going to expect me to use my anatomy. You're going to expect me to share. You're going to expect me to give head to the other taster. It's not going to.
I don't think anybody wants that to happen.
I don't. You're gonna cut my head off my shoulders. It's gonna be awful.
Well, what if we charge them a lot of money? Like they have to give us.
No, I'll be dead. I don't want that on the table. I don't want my head on the table. No.
Well, they won't give us the money.
Well, I could always give my cousin Johnny a call. He knows folks in all the kingdoms, and we could just, make this whole other taste tester problem go away.
Oh, I would like that.
Yeah, I mean, the bogs are a great place for problems to go away.
Fuck, I've started to snort laughing.
Got it. So we are just to interject here. We are nowhere near as many prompt cards as there are. Do we want to do one more prompt and then the final card, or do we need to?
Yeah.
Uno mas.
Okay.
One more, yeah.
Finger bottom. Would you like to draw our last one before the finale?
Who?
Finger bottom.
Finger bottom, the greatest of all.
You
That's
don't
what they
know
call
the name
me
Finger bottom.
in the burrito community.
The Queen trusts me, but no one else in the royal court does. Why is that? Well, it's quite simple, really. She's got good taste in burritos, and that everyone else happened to get real sick one time when I made them one. And ever since then, they haven't trusted me cooking.
Actually, I gotta say, for me, it's just the fact that your name's Fingerbottom. It's a little off-putting.
You think I chose that name?
I would certainly hope not.
Well, I did.
Gosh.
I mean, that's better than it being given to you, I will say.
Is it?
Make up your damn mind. Which one's worse?
I feel like this one reflects more poorly on you. Whereas the last one was like a tragedy befalling you.
Yeah, I suppose. But I'm just saying maybe 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I mean, they're both pretty bad.
That's too much maths for me.
It's the same number.
That can't be right.
I just counted.
On your fingers.
Yeah, my fingers. That's 12.
You know why they call me finger bottom?
I'd really hope to not find out that information.
Related to Fingerbottom. Fingerbottom also had 12 fingers before the mishap.
Yeah, before he lost my fingers, I used to carry around boxes, and I'd always lift from my knees and carry from the bottom. That's why they call me finger bottom.
I can't even say that. I can't use this voice anymore without laughing. I'm done. I'm tapped out.
Does anyone have any follow-up questions for Fingerbottom on this prompt? If not, I will go ahead and I will pull out our final prompt card.
Let's go for it.
The queen is under attack. Do you defend her? And we all answer this one.
You know, it's a real shame that I'm behind that tree over there using the bathroom, and I'm not seeing none of this.
But they're calling. They're calling Joseph Guardsman Jordan Jr. the Third.
Gordon Levitt. I thought you were going to say
that doesn't sound like my name.
I mixed his name in there at 2 different points.
That's somebody else. So it's a shame that they didn't call my name, and I'm behind that tree, and you know, nature's calling. I gotta take care of that first. So that's a real shame.
Well, of course, I myself would have saved her, but I was busy frying up some burritos, and the crackling noise from the pork I was frying deafened me ears, and I didn't hear her calling.
Some loud pork grease.
It was high-fat content bacon. Pork belly, actually.
Well,
Guanciale, that's what they call it.
I have something to admit to you all. I am a spy.
Oh, no.
Gasp.
From the other kingdom.
Across the ocean, right?
Wait, the kingdom of sandwiches? The kingdom of frogs? Or a whole nother kingdom?
Oh,
It's
whole
across
other
the
kingdom.
ocean.
Yes, the one across the ocean. And I am not going to help the queen because I am going to take her crown and run.
Just the physical crown.
I'm the queen now. That's not how that works.
Oh, I get it. That's a metaphor for being queen. I get it now.
What does the queen's shadow do? Will anyone protect the queen?
Oh yeah. Oh, you know, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to save my queen. I should have known though. I did have a bite, just one bite of a pork crackling burrito this morning, and like Queen always says, that means weather's gonna be bad. It's sure enough raining arrows. Should have seen it coming.
No.
Natural phenomena. Nothing you can do about it.
Alex, what does the Queen's shadow do?
Muted.
The queen, her advisor, and Nibs are swallowed by the shadow, transported instantaneously back to the castle where it is safe, while the attack carries out and kills the other three.
Not, no, not the cracklings.
No, I'm not. No, sirs, I'm not with those people. I'm just, I ate a bad burrito, and I'm just really trying to take care of that behind this tree here. Whatever you need to do, just maybe if you got some toilet paper, that'd be great. But yeah, I'm not no threat to no bodies.
What day of the week is it? Is it Tuesday?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, zombie apocalypse time.
Well, this was absolutely terrible. We seem to have left the cook. Don't worry, Queen. I'm gonna make you your nice favorite cup of cocoa. So I'm gonna go make her a nice cup of cocoa. And I'm gonna approach and take a drink out of it. Hand her the cup. She gonna drink?
No one's the GM, so yes. I'll
Who's
say
it?
yes.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
so
All right. Well, if she drinks, then she will realize, as I begin to foam at the mouth, that when I drank it, I spat poison into the cup. No one gonna take my queen from me. No frogs, no frogs. No one's gonna do that. No queen. Which is just fine together. Together now we can be together forever. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. It's only gonna
As
be
the queen
real.
perishes, so too does her shadow.
Oh my god! And since
My character was. Go ahead.
Since we're going tragedy, and Jobberson hasn't done anything yet. I think as Nibs is foaming at the mouth from the fucking poison, he'll lie down next to Nibs, his secret love, and I guess he'll fool Romeo and Juliet this bullshit and kiss Nibs and take the poison.
Romeo and Julius. But yes.
Okay, so Jamie has the crown and she's transformed into a zombie. And she's attacked by all the other zombies because the crown has some kind of zombie lure in it.
Oh no, it's just a bunch of zombies coming. Thank goodness all that's left is Finger Bottom is a corpse with its finger in its bottom. Upright.
So we managed to let the queen die and activated some sort of zombie apocalypse queen.
Yep. Oops.
I kind of imagine like that scene ending, the credits rolling, and then at the very end of the credits, Joseph Guardsman Jr. the Third comes out from behind the tree stump, looking around like, the hell happened here? Black.
Oh wow! Well, that was for the queen, everyone.
That was fun.
I am.
That's what it was for.
I am.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
that was not for us. That was not for y'all. That was for the queen.
Oh, that was fantastic.
I am so happy tonight. I've been itching to play this for so long, and this was so much fun with you all. Ooh. So, why don't we do that thing that we do at the end? Why don't we go ahead and tell everyone who you are and where your things are at and what you do?
Since I was playing Finger Bottom tonight, I'll go ahead and start with the plug.
That is how we do it. Finger bottoms go first. That's the rules. Really
I'll
far
go
down.
ahead and start with the plug.
Oh no, we got it.
We got it. We were just moving right past it.
That was a joke
Walking
about
over that.
sticking things up your bum.
Oh, is that a metaphor?
No, a meta ain't for that.
You said a
That's
metaphor.
what a carrot's for,
Hey,
not a metaphor.
No.
No, I am Leland.
Oh dear God! I need you two to play these characters in a game together, just so you can have like this horrible, like old couple bickering the entire fucking
I don't,
time.
it cannot be a campaign. I will say that because I would, I would die. But another one shot for sure. No, yes, I am Leland / Leopold the Just. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the other stuff too, probably. TikTok. I don't have a TikTok. Anyway, yeah, this was great. Maybe I'll just make a TikTok where I just do that voice the whole time. Finger bottom bum thumb. That'll do well.
The worst part about it is it would do well in the RPG comedy community.
Yeah, definitely. Just play like an annoying NPC that that'll just be the theme, right? The annoying NPC that the GM just won't stop doing the voice for. But anyway, but yeah, no, that was super fun. As far as what to plug tomorrow, I will let Patrick plug our game tomorrow, but during the day. But tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. on Raven's channel, funny enough, we will be having the finale of our Masks game, which has been super fun. Hopefully we have a full group.
Friday.
That's not tomorrow, is it?
I mean,
It is. It's 1 a.m. here.
It's Thursday for some of us.
Yeah, so tomorrow, Friday, because it's 12:14 right now. It slipped by me. But yeah, no, that's gonna be super fun because the group's great and Nikki's in it. I'm in it.
Yep.
Good enough. Good enough reason to watch. Everyone else is cool too.
Zan, would you like to go next?
Okay. We're doing this in a weird. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So I'm Zan. I'm a professional DM and content creator for 5e World of Darkness, powered by the Apocalypse, and some other weird little indie and homebrew systems, or here and there with some publishing stuff coming up fairly soon. Probably, maybe. If you want to get a hold of me, you can find me on my website, insanitygaming.com. That's insanity with an X. Or Insanity TTRPG on Twitter. And yeah, you can find me. I don't know. I pop up places. I guess the next place I'll be is here. Assuming that Divinity happens, I'll be here. In some 39 hours, something like that. Roughly. And I'll be I'll be on Polished Cryptid's channel this weekend for some stuff that I'm not really sure what it's going to be yet. And next season on the Black Feather Guild, you can probably find me on the Water Game, where I'll be a villain again.
No, that's a matter of
Such a good
perspective.
villain, though.
Yeah.
Raven, would you like to go next?
Sure. I'm Raven. I'm the creative director for the Raven Evermore, which involves a lot of different things, largely tabletop related. I write tabletop systems, one of which is out for pre-order for 2nd edition on my coffee store. And oh, cool. You are right on top of things with the links. So those are the links right there in chat. For the link tree will take you pretty much everywhere. You can go see the pre-order and all that stuff. I also do IGM. I do art, overlays, graphics. Just a whole ton of stuff. Find me. You can find me next Friday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be producing the finale of School Days, the game that Leland mentioned. And then aside from that, I'll be back here next Wednesday for another fun one-shot. And aside from that, I'll be doing some video game streams here and there. I'll talk about that on my Twitter. And then I'll be back for the new season on Black Feather Guild starting in January. I believe January 2nd is actually going to be our first show. So, yeah, that's me.
I would like to go again because I forgot to plug my show next Wednesday. I'm running All Flesh Must Be Eaten on the channel next Wednesday with most of all these same people, except for Zan, who wasn't cool.
So I believe the game of the game is All Flesh Must Be Gift Wrapped.
Oh yes, oh yes, Yes, the name of the show is All Flesh Must Be Gift Wrapped and Eaten, but we are using the All Flesh Must Be Eaten system, which uses Unisystem. But anyway, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be. I'm gonna kind of take a page out of this book from this game and try and make it like a bit of a collaborative experience at first, and then try and round it off with some fun zombie combat. But we'll see how it goes.
Didn't even invite me to the game on my birthday.
It's on your birthday. That sounds terrible. Well, you can
Cold-
talk to
cold,
Nikki.
man,
She's the one
cold.
that-
It's, I
that
mean,
I-
I'm sorry, I just jumped in at the last minute.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
invited Nikki instead. So that's,
No, it's all
Sorry.
good anymore.
I mean, Leland, are you telling me you can't fit an 8th player into this game?
yeah, I guess I could fit an 8th player into this
No,
game
say
if
no.
you want.
You can say no to things.
You say, please, you might want to say no.
I have too much. There's too much compassion in my heart to put that on y'all. It's good. It's good, Tony Moore.
I've been in like 30 player like social LARP groups where we had like 5 STs, and that was not enough STs for 30 people.
No, it's not. No, it's.
I did forget to mention one thing also. One thing I wanted to mention is this is from Joey, because Joey would like to let you all know, Uncle Tommy would be proud of each and every one of you. You all did a fantastic job. You're wonderful people.
Aw.
Ah,
I had to
thanks.
be-
I'm a zombie, so I'm just gonna say grr. Brains.
I had to get Uncle Tommy in there.
Nikki, would you like to go next?
Not really, because I've never prepared for this. I need like a script or something. I don't know. Hey everybody, this was fun. I went on the finale for school days, and there's a bunch of other stuff too, but I don't know what it is right now.
It's all good.
It's Nikki's Twitter is in chat, so go there.
Go there, figure it out. Because she can't.
Good luck, and let me know if you figure it out.
Send me detailed notes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex, would you like to go next?
You keep asking me that like I have a choice.
I mean, yeah, you don't, but
Go next.
please go next.
He's just giving you an opportunity to say yes.
Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Hi, I'm Alex. I'm a digital artist and tabletop player. Come hit me up. I can Chaos Art on Twitter and Twitch, where I stream art and I post it, and you can talk to me about commissions and stuff. Yeah, I also will be on it. I think. Wait, no. I don't think we're streaming it tomorrow. No, we're not streaming it tomorrow. Never mind. Sorry, my brain is it's after 10 p.m. My bedtime's 10 p.m. I'm old.
That's fair.
I'm old and I'm on the Pacific Coast, so I can get away with going to bed earlier. Yeah, and then I'll be back in. I will be in the game next week, where I'm going to be playing very well, not so much stabby character as more than willing to spit on you teenage character. And what's that look for, Leland? Muted.
I'm muted. I suck. Anyway, no, that look was just for like, just because I feel like if you're not stabby, it won't in a zombie survival game. It won't take long for you to become
no.
stabby.
No. Stabby
I mean, you should really be more smashy than stabby.
Smashy is.
Yeah.
Smashy.
That's true.
Or you can have like just an axe and just chop Zombie
Yeah,
heads off.
choppies are fine.
Heads are actually a lot harder to chop off than you would think. The tendons and the vertebrae, unless you get it just right, takes a few swings. Don't
And
ask
you know
how I
that.
know that. I'm an RPer who likes to write convincing scenes.
Okay.
I have a weird Google search history.
I believe you.
Yeah, and then I'll be back on the Black Feather Guild in January for both Water and Animus, because those are my awesome go-to games of all time. There I get to play the stabby teenager and her army of fish.
Hopefully by the end of next season we'll have a successful hair salon business.
Hope by
Oh,
next
you
season
mean in-game.
maybe part of the way through the season 1 plot.
Oh yeah, so I think it's my turn. Yeah, this was, since I didn't credit it before, this was For the Queen made by Alex Roberts. I'm dropping their links in chat now. Yeah, and I'm Pat. This is my channel. I go by Attactric here and on Twitter. I just got an email that popped up too that the channel literally just hit affiliate with this stream. So thank you everybody.
Awesome.
Everybody who played and everybody watching.
I can finally give you money.
Yeah, Leland bought 5 people subscriptions to my channel and I hit affiliate too, so it's probably gonna happen to you.
Yeah, like has been said, catch Friday afternoon around 3 p.m. Eastern time, but starting sometime between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern time, depending on how long it takes to wrangle Zan, Leland, and myself. We will be jumping back into Divinity Original Sin 2 for our co-op Friday game that's been on a bit of a hiatus with Zan having to track down computers that work as you make your travel across continents.
I mean, I did just move from East Asia to the East Coast and then to the Deep South, and now I'm in the Midwest. So
this was much fast. This was much faster than I expected to be getting back into it. So I'm happy. Yeah. And then next Wednesday I will also be in Leland's GMing on stream ZMing debut on stream.
Correct you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing you deal with the 4 or 5 different concurrent Hallmark Christmas movies we have going on before your zombies come.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna have to read some of these Hallmark Christmas movie plots going into it.
Just let us go, and I came back at one point with it from being away for 10 minutes to there being 80 messages in chat.
Nikki's fault.
Yeah, it's totally my fault. But look, you watch one Hallmark movie, you just know what happens. I always have a story.
I was also a little concerned because my phone kept blowing up. I was like, what's going on? Oh, we're just talking about the game stuff. Oh, that's okay. That's cool.
Mute for 8 hours. We'll come back later.
Yeah, I should have warned you guys. I always have a story. Always.
Love it. Love it.
Well, perfect. My favorite method of role-playing is collaborative storytelling, so that works out good.
Oh man, Leland, sometime I need to get you into an Afterlife game.
Oh yeah, no, that sounds good for me. I like weird things like that. I remember you telling me about the premise of it last time. It seemed really cool.
Afterlife is very fun.
I'm gonna break you.
Fun is. I had fun playing it. It's not designed to be fun, I feel.
It's taxing.
Yes, it's emotional. But yeah, why don't we go on a raid? Does anyone have any? My list of people are apparently all offline right now, so if anyone's got any suggestions, we will go raid them.
Can you see
offline?
Attactrix online. That guy's
not much longer. There is a channel that is playing a Star Wars RPG, which that seems like it fits our interests.
Could you see if Audio Dungeon is live?
Yes, Leland, I will check if Audio Dungeon is.
They pay me money.
not. They're not.
Shred.
They're not live.
Okay, good. That means they closed their stream early and didn't go straight to like some weird rerun hour.
We're gonna go to this Star Wars playing group.
Woohoo!
Yeah, we will raid with them.
The raid cry is finger bottom thumb bum.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Sure.
say no.
I'm gonna
Why
say
not?
no. Why not?
It's gonna be a no from me, dog. It's gonna be a no.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. You always got my back.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey.
Sweet dreams are made of me.